All right, so a lot of you out there are thinking with the Kooz, am I too heavy for it? Is my weight too much for it? I'm 5'11", 225 pounds, and this thing rips. Doesn't seem like it slacks in the power department if you're kind of heavy. Now, I did want to upgrade the spring because it is a little bouncy. Even my neighbor across the street who races motocross, he's 6'2", but he's only 180 pounds. He even thought this was a little bit too bouncy. So I do have I think it's an 800-pound or 1,000-pound spring. These are good on Amazon. I'm gonna try one of these. Yeah, 1,000-pound. This might be too stiff. I don't know. It is hole to hole, 320 millimeters. So if you guys are looking to get something like this, I think they're 155 bucks on Amazon. So as long as you have hole to hole, 320 millimeters, it'll fit the Kooz large. I'm sure it'll fit the Kooz small because it's got smaller wheels. I'm sure the frame and everything's the same. They just changed the wheels on it because these are 19s and then those are 16s. It's pretty much it. Might change the seat out. I don't know. This thing rips. I can't imagine what that 30,000 watt would feel like. This is 8,000, but Kooz also has a 30,000 watt machine that they sell. That's a little bit more up there in the price range because this is 2,600 and I think that one's what, 47? I could be wrong, but brakes work good. They could work just a slight smidge, a little bit better. Just like Pat Outdoors was talking about, when you do take the power cable off, or actually when you ride, this thing jiggles around. But then when you don't want it hooked up, obviously it just covers it up and keeps the dust out. But yeah, when you plug it back in, you can hear it ta-ting, 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 bouncing around. That's kind of the only pet peeve that I have. Other than that, I don't really have any cons about it. I've rode dirt bikes before. I don't know, if I was a lighter guy, if I lost 50 pounds, I'm sure this thing would really fly. Maybe I should lose weight and go even faster. But yeah, it rips. Now, as far as people have asked me, can you go with a larger tire in the back? I'm sure you can. Now, you've only got about an inch of clearance here, so you can go an inch up on the tire, which is going to add another half inch there without rubbing. I don't believe you can go 2 inches, but you could go 1 inch more. I might do that in the future, go 1 inch bigger on the front, another inch in the back, and then to make the motor run the same, you'll have to figure out the sprocket and make this bigger, and then it'll run just like how it was stock out of the box. You're not going to increase amps and load. Now, if you left the sprocket, you made the tire bigger, left everything alone, it's going to make more amps pull on the motor. That's not good, but yeah, we'll have to see if there's aftermarket sprockets back there we can get. This is all later in the future. I'm happy with the bike now. I'm just rambling. I'm just making noise. I'm just talking just to talk. If you guys want to see the bike, you can see it. Now, when I ordered it, they did not have it in white. They only had it in gray and red. So I picked the gray, and I figured, I can go to my wrap guy. I can have it wrapped a different color if need be, if I want to. So that's something maybe in the future I'll do, wrap it a different color. But I can't complain. I'll take that out with my son. He'll take his four-wheeler. We'll ride, side by side with each other. Obviously, the four-wheeler is not as fast as a Kooz. I think that thing maxes out at 30. My son's got a bigger sprocket on his. I did find a replacement because this thing can't go up hills stock out of the box. It's made for speed. It doesn't have the torque to go up the hill. So if anybody buys those 125cc Chinese ATVs, you're kind of disappointed out of the box. I mean, it's 125, but it's a weak 125. So I did upgrade the sprocket to a way bigger one. I think it went from a 41 tooth to a 52, and now she climbs hills. Top end, we lost top end. It does like 28, but it goes up and down the hills no problem now. So he can kind of ride, and I'll go slower with the Kooz. Some YouTube channels call it Kooz. I call it Kooz. It's made by Mototech. It's their off-brand, maybe sister company. I don't know. It is a Mototech Chinese machine, but now they call them Kooz, and they do have these in kids as well. That's pretty much it for the Kooz. I mean, I could do flybys and stuff up and down the street, but these kids do a better job than me recording everything. I maybe will get a camera and go ride in the trails, but the problem in the Houston area, there isn't any trails or anything really to ride at, as far as I know, unless you travel, unless you really get out of town and find somewhere. As for now, it's the field out back. That's where I ride, so that's where it'll be. Maybe we'll take it down to Galveston, down to San Luis Pass. I don't know how it's going to handle in the sand. Might have to put paddles back there. I don't know. But yeah, that's it for the Kooz. I don't know if this was supposed to be white or gray. I think white. I think my brain's just playing tricks on me. Oh, and whenever they say in the other videos about the venting for the speed controller being carbon fiber, it's not carbon fiber, guys. Hate to break it to you. Some of these YouTube kids, they kind of, I'm not calling anybody a liar. It's fake. This is fake carbon fiber. It's not even real. It's plastic. It's perforated. This has got perforations just like my Tundra. If you look at the TRD Pro on the Tundra, same shit. This is like the technology that they're doing. They're doing this this plastic etching in there to make it look like some camouflage going on, but it's just lines, just basic lines. Same thing on the Kooz. You're not getting carbon fiber. Hell no. It's just etched in lines, little tiny lines. Key up front. Nobody likes the key up front. I probably can go into my fabrication shop and make a different mount and have it in the front somewhere. It doesn't really bother me. It's not a deal breaker, but yeah, maybe we can move the key somewhere. You can get on the app. I still haven't done that yet. You can reach out to Kooz and get the app for the phone, so you can unlock the speed controller and start playing with the settings. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to leave it stock. Maybe in the future I'll do it, but I know some of the guys have pumped up the numbers so it can go a little bit faster. I did fly. This was already on miles per hour. It was not on kilometers. I took it out on the main road, did a real nice rip, and I got up to, 49, 50 miles an hour. So let's just call it 50. Now, if I start playing with the settings, can I get up to 56 like they say? I'm sure. If I lose some weight and I start working out, could I do it? Probably. You might get up the speed faster. I'm not sure if weight is going to really hinder a whole lot unless you're 300 pounds. But yeah, that's pretty much for the Kooz. Comment down below.